So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna make the Kamehameha look whole lot more better. We're gonna add animation to this. So the first thing we want to do is, well, improve the Kamehameha itself. So here's what we're gonna do. Whoops. Oh, whoops! I hit the mic. We're gonna drag this Kamehameha to the workspace, and then we're going to go to replicated storage, drag this Kamehameha into workspace. Actually, and yeah, once you drag it, Control D, and drag this duplicate into replicated storage back, add it back to replicated storage, and then here's the thing. So where's the tool? Okay, so let's get our tool over here. Now it's just a normal cube. Here's the thing we need to do. So in this Kamehameha thing, we'll destroy this animate and the immune to. Ungroup the parts by clicking Control U. That's to ungroup models or groups. Destroy line and end ball. There you go. You got your Kamehameha ball. Now here's what we're going to do again. We're going to ungroup it, and here we will shrink the size just by a little bit. And then we'll grab our tool, open it, and get the handle, scroll down, see that position, we're going to copy that position. So Control C and copy that position, and then back to the start ball, the one right here, put the position and paste the position into the start ball. Do the same thing with the extra one, the extra. So now it's in this handle. Now here's the thing. What we're gonna do is now we're actually going to turn. What we're actually gonna do as well. Since I have no idea how this is gonna be placed, first thing I'm gonna do is, well, I'm gonna go back to my model and snap to the grid by checking this move right here. Make sure it's 10 studs or something small. I think 5 studs is going to be good. 5 studs, okay. So right here, we're going to move that extra ball. Now here's the thing what we're going to do. So since we can still touch our handle, make sure you're on model again, and then at this create thing, scroll down, click on this arrow thing, and then click, and then choose the weld option. Click the handle first, and then click on the start ball. And then drag the start ball into the handle. Now, that's our cube. And we're going to do one more thing. We're going to click on the start ball again. We're going to click on the start ball first, and then we're going to click on the extra. Now, we got our extra, and now we're going to move it. There you go. And here's the interesting thing, or the thing that we're going to do. At our handle right here, we click on, make sure transparency is set to 1. Oh, and make sure you go into StartBall and Extra. Make sure Can Collide is set to false. Anchored is false. We're gonna rename the StartBall to actually we'll call it StartBall. It's the name is fine. So that's our Kamehameha right here. Now here's the next thing we're gonna do. I got this dummy. We're going to use this to animate. So we'll drag our Kamehameha into the dummy. Now that will immediately put the dummy into here. The Kamehameha. And yeah. The Kamehameha is going to be into this humanoids. Oh, and one more thing. Since this is we're gonna do one more thing again. Sorry, I forgot a step. So here, at this tool, this Kamehameha, we're gonna duplicate it. Drag the duplicate into starter pack. And then the next thing we're gonna do is rename this to our animate tool. We're gonna tool. It's not gonna be animated, but we can drag this animate tool into dummy. And then to prevent some errors, we're going to delete the fire script. So now our animate tool is here. Now we're gonna start animating. So let's make our Kamehameha animation. Hello guys, I'm back again. So I've finished with the animation now. I've also got the animation. I copied, but no, it's not really copied, but I got the animation link. So it may be different, but like make sure you get the link to your animation, and then in the Kamehameha, in the fire script, in the starter pack I'm talking about, click on the fire and click on the plus sign and add a animation. Again, whoops. Okay, so add an animation and click on the animation. Change the animation ID to the paste it in. So yeah, that's our animation, and we can just call it an animation. We don't really need to tell what the name. It's up to you if you want to name it though. And one more thing, in the handle, StartBall and Extra should be set to the transparency should be okay. The transparency should be set to 1 because it will make it invisible. Now, one more thing. In the fire script, we'll go. Well, it's not the last one. In the fire script, here's what we're gonna do. So if db is set to right here, we're gonna add one extra line. Right here, we're going to add fire. Wait, no, sorry. So we're gonna go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna call this the start ball and script.Parent. No, we can just go tool.Handle.StartBall, and then we'll do the extra ball. It's more like the cell shaded part of the ball, but start ball dot extra. Now here's the thing. Start ball dot trans we're gonna add right here start ball dot transparency is equal to 1. Extra ball dot transparency wait, sorry. It's equal to 1 was equal to 0, 0 right here. Oh, and one more thing. I'm not sure if you remember back, but the extra ball was at a transparency. For mine, it was 0.5. So the extra ball has to be in a different transparency other than. So you can do that. So we're gonna do 0.5. Whatever the previous transparency of your extra is, you set it to here. This is going to make our ball visible. And here's the thing. Here's the next thing we're gonna do. So right here, we're also gonna allow the animation to begin. So local animation equal to char.humanoid load animation in brackets script.Animation, and then animation :play. Now this can work perfectly, but we also need to do something. Let me check something. I'm not sure if you can see this, but whatever like your animation is, like your animation. So this is my animation right here. We want to fire the Kamehameha just right here. As soon as like we do this pose. I know this is not accurate to the anime, but this will do. It still looks cool. So it's 0.6 seconds. So that pose begins at 0.06 seconds. So we can go wait 0.5 or no 0.6, and then these things right here. Oh wait, let's get the model first. Let's copy right here. This, and we'll put it below right here. So this thing will happen. This thing will play. So and then our StartBall.Transparency. We're gonna bring it back to here, above, just right above, and we'll make it invisible again. And yeah, that's it. We can do another type of thing, but I think this is good enough. Let's test the game. Okay, so we're in the game now. So this Kamehameha thing, we don't have anything. We're holding nothing. That's probably not what we wanted to see, but who cares at this point anyway. So let's test the animation and see if we get something we like. Oh, whoops. The game hasn't loaded the animation. Let's do this again. That looks cool, right? Don't you agree? That looks cool. I'm kind of proud of what I made. Doesn't this look cool? I mean, like, look, now we can also do attack. Doesn't this look really, really cool? So yeah, that's the end of the video today. And probably the end of this Kamehameha series. I hope you find this series useful, and I hope this video helps with your struggles in game development. I really do appreciate the support on this channel too, so thanks for supporting me and saying and suggesting things. So next video is probably that one video where, wait, sorry, it's, whatever.